Yo, my name is Joe Schmo. I go with the flow, make all the hoes drop to them on the fucking floor. I should have said flow.
Yeah.
But I like pause for half a second and then okay. Next time.
It always seems like everyone uses assassin these days. Now there are a couple ways to get around things without using assassin. They play enough of the things in this game. You got a stinger missile, which no one wants to carry around. That's just a lack of a secondary. I died so many times not having that. But UAV and counter UAV. I don't understand why they didn't put counter UAV on assault, because isn't that assault too? Using a counter UAV to move up on a position without being seen. Now, anyway, that's besides the point. Now, if you want to use a perk that's not assassin, have someone on your team you support and just throw counter UAVs all day. There's no problem with that. Everyone wins, right? You get the advantages of aiming down your sight first, and you win more gunfights that way. Problem is, who's gonna use it? Now, I personally, I make some gameplay here of me using the class XX, and actually it works really well. It works really well. Like, the ability to have quick draw just makes me feel so good, because I'm used to Modern Warfare 2 where I always had Sleight of Hand Pro as my first perk. So my aim down sight was on point. And now I get to this game and suddenly I'm slowed down a bit. I find myself walking around corners and holding the left trigger more overall because I can't aim down as fast. As a result, I became more campier, and I'm not sure if I really like that playstyle, but it gets the job done. I level up, I don't complain, I play the game. Now the problem is, I want to use quick draw these days. So I decided I was going to start a little project, show you guys a couple of gameplays of me using quick draw in a public match, and I'm going to be running support. And the whole point of this is to see if I could still maintain my good games, which is probably like, a good game for me is having somewhere around a 3.0 ratio. Now my KD is 2.23, but as you know about KD, in order to get that you have to sometimes go below, sometimes go above, so I like to be above. Now, a good game for me, as I said before, is a 3.0. That's not necessarily my target KD, because it's just a lot of work to maintain a 3.0. Whoever has that, I respect them. They did a good job. Now, let's talk about quick draw. Quick draw is the biggest advantage you could have in a gunfight. Now imagine if you had steady. Never stay in. I don't use that. You know why? Because I'm a sound whore. I listen to footsteps all day, so I gotta have my dead silence. I just have to. I can't play without dead silence. I hear myself running. I turn around. I think it's someone else. Some crazy stuff, man. I don't know. It's like I hallucinate if I don't use dead silence. I blame Terrell Beaches for that. That's who I blame. They could get all the credit for that. Now, as you can see in this gameplay, I'm just doing my thing, going to places, aiming down, running, standing, moving, basically trying to get into running on gunfights, but it's kind of hard. Like, I'm just so used to aiming down my sight first. I gotta be aiming down my sight when I'm close to someone. I don't want to die. Why put myself at a disadvantage? Now, the good stuff comes when I run into someone, he runs into me, and I beat him. Why? Because I had quick draw. So, now, steady aim might be better, but like I said, there's honest all the way. Can't play without that. Just let you guys watch the gameplay for a bit.
Alright, I'll take it. Oh, he's already there. Alright,
some little things. One of my teammates consists of 2 players right now, Mr. Transistor and AC23. Both of them, I believe, are running support as well. In fact, yeah, they both are. Jose has a recon drone and Brandon throws out EMP. Now it's beyond helpful to have teammates when using quick draw, because without them, you're not jamming the radar. It's near impossible to get 18 kills in a minute, which is what you have to do to get an EMP and then be able to throw up another EMP. That's really hard. 18 kills in a minute. If that were the case, you got 18 kills in a minute. and the domination game's 10 minutes, you'll get 180 kills a game. That's approximately. So it's best to make sure you have other teammates doing this. Also, time your kill streak. Don't do it. Don't throw them all up at the same time. So you realize I throw up an EMP, I think, somewhere around the video during the same time one up still. Also, another thing to make sure, look at your kill streaks and make sure you don't earn another UAV before using the next UAV. Or same thing with anything, because for whatever reason you lose them if you cross over them. Now another thing I'm going to talk about is Stalker. Basically, Stalker, I think that perk is an excuse for people walking around the map aiming down their sight at me. I don't want to play kids like that. I mean, you got the fastest mobility aiming down your sight. Okay, sure, you're strafing, but when you're holding the left trigger to walk around the whole map at me, I get offended because I'm over here running, taking my little jog to get to my position, and you're walking to the same spot I'm going, aiming down your sight. Who's gonna win? The person who's aiming down their sight first, generally. Now, luckily some kids with Stalker don't have the perfect aim, so I can sometimes, even though I'm running into them, press my left trigger, quick draw saves my life, and win the gunfight. I got headshot people to get kills and kills. That's just extra work for me. I take the lazy route. So I'm gonna use quick draw, and when I think you're running around the same corner as me, I'm aiming down my sight. One good thing though, to those kids who use Stalker, you start running, I hear you. So I will find you. Trust me, I could hear. Oh man, my ears are like. Well, what should I compare it to? I got like big ears, so they call me Dumbo, you know? Okay. Oh man, it's like I fly to people who are loud. That's where I get most of my kills from, kids who don't use dead silence. I'm a sound whore. That's what I do. If you're not using dead silence, I'm gonna find you. Because you're walking around me, acting like I don't hear you, thinking you're stealthy, thinking no one's around you. I'm here. And if I'm not near, I can hear you and I'll walk to you. I'll make sure you're the first on my list. Now another thing is blind eye. I use blind eye. I'm a blind eye addict because some days my team just gives them support. I've been in games where people are going 0-29, 0-30, giving people free helicopters. Am I supposed to shoot them down? I want my secondary though. And is that what I'm supposed to do with blind eye? Truth is, I don't think anyone who uses blind eye really shoots things down. They just use it so they don't get seen. And if they do shoot them down, it's only to get blind eye pro. After it, I'm not the one dying, right? Another thing is, I'm gonna talk about staying for a bit. Now you get this pro. It's pretty insane. You combine with quick draw pretty easily. I hope that one day you can build like the perfect team where everyone has their own perks. So 2 people running support able to jam the radar. Person using specialists can just do their thing. Probably get a Moab easily. Oh man, that'd be amazing to have a team like that. But that's not what happens when you join a public game. When joining a public game, you're in the lobby with a bunch of kids who want to do the same thing as you. Get kills, maybe play objective, get the wing and get out. They don't care if you die a kill streak. They don't care if that attack hero's coming at you. As long as it's not killing them, they're okay. Now I gotta admit, I'm the same way. If there's a helicopter in there, I won't shoot it down. Now, one thing, support has kind of changed my mentality in that way. Because now I see like, look, my kill streaks are helping out my other team. I think about every time the recon drone got me a couple kills, and I gotta say thank you. Thank you for all those kids who you support. Even though you were going 9-18, or like 20-30, you helped me. I'd just like to thank everyone who runs support out there for making my KD possible. And I'll do the same for you now with this project. I gotta give this a name. Let's call it The death of assassin. Yeah, I like that. I'll go with that one. Alright guys, video's coming to a close. So I'm gonna stop talking, let you guys watch the last couple minutes, and goodbye.
Alright, keep watching Ellie, keep watching Ellie. There's another UAV.
UAV online.
Alright, yeah, top
UAV recon standing by. UAV standing by.
Yeah.
Ready to jam enemy UAV. Counter UAV up. They're blind.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah,
Two more above me.
Secure Alpha.
Dropping down below you, in front of you, Jose.
I got
UAV
one.
online.
Barely.
All positions locked down. Hold
It's
positions.
like 5.
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Get hard.
We've taken the lead.
Yo, I'm getting the Seatown drone.
Losing Alpha. Friendly recon drone
Yeah,
inbound.
there's one in B building, one second
We
around.
lost Alpha.
Alright, and there's a guy in the
Enemy
A
care
building,
package
in like the
incoming.
far back corner, like this nice window. I tagged him. And there's 3 at A, there's 3 at A. Yeah. Oh, one's running B alley.
Losing
One's
lead.
in building, yeah. And one's Captain B, okay, yeah. Yeah, one's in B building, one's playing the rooftop. Oh, we won.
Mission accomplished. Good work.